This prestigious expo is the first of its kind. The Cisco, a household name and giant in the ICT sector, is holding here in our country. Let me therefore take this opportunity to thank the organizers for inviting me and for choosing Kenya as the destination of choice for this event. Indeed, the choice of Kenya to host this event goes to demonstrate the confidence that Cisco and the international business community in general have in our country, courtesy of the enabling business environment the government has put in place and the industriousness of the Kenyan people. I'm aware that during the 2 days of this expo, Cisco will be sharing knowledge and skills through a wide range of visionary keynote sessions, breakout sessions, and live demos that provide insights into how technology can be used to improve education, healthcare, and indeed the quality of life. We've just been able to witness a magnificent demonstration of how technology is changing the life, the way we live, the way we even play. And this is a first. I've just come from Malaysia, ladies and gentlemen. And out there, government is doing everything possible to achieve what they're calling a Malaysia Vision 2020. And by that, they actually mean they want to be able to put Malaysia as a first world country. We're struggling in Kenya to be able to achieve our Vision 2030. And the catchphrase I found with Prime Minister Razak and his team in Malaysia is they're putting people first, and they're saying performance is now. We had several of our colleagues from the region, including presidents of Tanzania and Zimbabwe, and we had several prime ministers around. And we are all trying to talk about which of our countries will be the hub for ICT, the hub for all kinds of things, including air transport. And it's like we were trying to compete between ourselves. But I think the way to go is the way Minister Sam Pagisho and your able permanent secretary, Dr. Demo, have actually gone, making it easy for everybody. And I think that this is an example for us in government. We can actually achieve Vision 2030 if we move this way. I want to assure you that we welcome and value all efforts that complement our strategies to achieve our goals as articulated, as I said, in our Vision 2030. And government is committed to developing communications infrastructure in the entire country with special emphasis on rural communities. Already, we have rolled out a countrywide fibre optic infrastructure to support more efficient broadband and ICT network services. This is because we firmly believe that ICT can transform every aspect of the lives of the Kenyan people and offer solutions to the myriad development challenges besetting us in our efforts to facilitate world-class services across the country. What they've done in Malaysia is they've been able, through this, because again we have heard this morning that 10% increase in ICT will translate to, as Minister said, between 2 and 3% growth in GDP. And because of what countries like Malaysia have done, and we were at the same level at independence in 1963 Malaysia. In fact, I'm told that we did send them a development loan. But this country has moved so fast. And it's just simply been that they have had to change their mindset. And I think that, in fact, we were all in competition because there's a minister called Idris in the Prime Minister's office who everybody felt should actually come and talk to us here in Africa. I was able to offer that he can make Kenya the first point of call. We would truly appreciate, because we really need to be able to move and lift this country to the next level. They have been able to eliminate hardcore, they called it hardcore poverty in Malaysia. And where I think hardcore is defined as anybody who is not able to earn more than $1 per day. Now, at current exchange rates in this country, and the depreciation, the value of the Kenyan shilling vis-a-vis the dollar, you can begin to see how challenged we are as a country. And yet in Malaysia, they don't talk of hardcore poverty, call it abject poverty. I think that this is the way to go. in terms of developing ICT. I cannot myself wait, Minister Pugisho and the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Demo, to see you move to Konza. We've been hearing this story for a bit far too long now, and therefore we want action now. We have also to do something about what you're calling the tendering system. We have to be able to reduce in real time some of these things that have become more bottlenecks than anything else. No doubt technology is the key to development. The investment that the government has made in the fiber optic infrastructure has opened a completely new market for local ICT vendors, software developers, writers, and other related business ventures. Most of these new ICT consumers will be outside Nairobi, expanding the usage and market opportunity across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest excitements of modern times is the invention of the internet. This revolutionary technology has done just that, made it possible. It has collapsed transnational boundaries, and we've just seen one collapsing right in front of us here, by somebody being in the United States and holding a conference with us. I could see there's some little bit of technology hitches, but I'm sure that this does not take long to be able to make it perfect so that we can save, as we had one company, which is it, that saved over $600,000 in under 1 month. It has, as I said, collapsed transnational boundaries. It has also eliminated distances incredibly and fundamentally changed the way the world moves.